I do actually have a job. I've still got two. I just don't have a good paying job. So I have to also look for jobs. That'll be cool. Probably look for jobs tomorrow though, because I think today is the last day of my previous job hunting kind of thing. So oh, what day is it? Tuesday? I can put my hours. How many hours did I work last week? Like, I don't know, 4 or 5? 3? 21? Anyway, my whole adventure is to take a look at the garden. I probably won't be snipping anything today, and if I did, I'd be by this afternoon. But this grass sure does like to grow back real quick, though. But I was just going to check out the Spitfire nest to see what they're getting up to there. See if any birds have attacked the nest. They might not be there anymore. I know it's still hanging there. It's a big nest of nesting little grubs. Apparently they turn into butterflies, so yeah, so they've, looks like they may have rebuilt their nest. That looks like one hanging on the outside of it, actually. See, the one hanging on the outside looks like it might be maybe it's the builder, the rebuilder. A few of them fell out yesterday. I don't know what's going on with all these. I have a feeling that big one there is the parent. I think it's rebuilding the nest. Because it was all... They don't take a very long time. Hang on, I'll back this up. Because it was all broken yesterday after me tearing the bushes sort of away. I think they're all eggs. Are those all eggs at the bottom? I don't know, but it looks rebuilt. Like that cross bit there looks rebuilt and everything. So little babies are still tucked into bed. I don't know if those are eggs at the bottom, but it's a huge nest. It's pretty interesting, actually. Never seen a big Spitfire nest like that. Look at the parrot. Putting everything together. I don't know if they're supposed to sleep like that during the winter or something, but it's pretty interesting. Doesn't have protection anymore though. Poor little Spitfires, you have to feel sorry for them. Anyway, that's all I wanted to see. I wanted to see if any bird had attacked it or what. So it looks like the parent rebuilt the nest. But this is all looking good. Made a lot of pretty neat surroundings around trees and things. So this all needs to be chopped back too. So I could chop back all those bushes, or at least some of them, and put leaf litter around them around the tree for the nourishment of the tree. That's what these are for. They just die and then they become part of the earth around the tree and they nourish the tree. I chopped like one little bush down yesterday, but all these sort of should probably be done. Didn't realize there was a bird up there. Where is it? Anyway, there's friendly little birdies. They just toil around, eating, jumping. I was trying to get them focused on the camera, but they weren't being focused. All this should be chopped down, I think. All this could be very easily cleared. I think I'm going to make this my next chop down project, to just get rid of a lot of stuff. Then we can put the bases around the bottom of the tree. All this should be chopped down, I think. I did say, oh, do you want to keep this as a dog's den? I think it's just like an old pile of burning that's been overgrown with weeds. Because that big pile there, I think it's just a burning pile that was never burnt. I could be totally wrong, but I would do this most tentatively, because, like, slowly, because you don't know if there's any snakes or anything in there. But all this needs to be done too. Like, all this is a big chop down project. You just sort of, my parent, who I live with, thinks that they will have to hire someone, but you can do it. I mean, you can do it. It doesn't take that long to chop down lantana. It just looks like a big project. It gets more hazardous, risky when you go near the trees, because anything like snakes and things could be hiding in there. But and that's where it's all littered, like a thick thicket of bush. But then you might get someone to, and we need someone else to take down these fallen branches and fallen trees. So yeah, but we don't. I mean, you can just chop down the weed and the grass. The lawn can be chopped down. They just leave it for too long. Apparently these thick bushy things, they die if you keep cutting them down on frequent levels. So the birds certainly do like these trees and things. These bushes I didn't chop down yesterday because I was like tired and I couldn't be bothered. I chopped down most of the other stuff. So it's all just around the bases, so it's looking good. And over there I chopped down a heap of bushes, so that's everything that's around that base over there is like from a few 4 or 5 bushes that were around there, so it can be mown more readily. So it seems good. All these bushes need to be chopped down though to size. So it's a big project. It could take 2 weeks at least. This is like months of, probably over a month of work, but you just trim it back bit by bit, and it's like, it might not even be months and months of work, but it's pretty freaking out of control. Well, I'm very proud of my job. Looks so much better when everything's sort of tamed. I'll probably do some either this afternoon or tomorrow. I don't know if I could be bothered doing any today. I have to work a little bit, so I'm do my 30 minutes of work, and then do other stuff. And then by late 4 o'clock, which is in like 4 or 5 hours, I might tackle some more bushes. You just do it. Just chop them down. They grow back. They grow back all the time. And it's good for the trees to have, like, I don't know, they get nutrients from the chopped down plants. But it's far too hot right now. Yesterday had a cool wind. Today it's like all hot again, no wind. So I'll go and admire my work over here. I've been meaning to see if there's a hole in the fence anyways. I'm curious to see how the kangaroos get in from the other yard. There's probably a big hole somewhere. That's all the bushes. Like, that's five bushes worth of clippings around that tree. And all this is like cleared areas. So no, I don't see any holes. The kangaroos do come out. I don't really want to walk through the thicket, but come out from somewhere over there. There's got to be a hole in this fence somewhere. That's what I do see. I don't know if I feel like walking through that. I might wait till this afternoon to check it out. But with all the bushes cleared, this is mowable now, so it's pretty good. The trees grow all the time. Trees self-seed and then they grow, and then it's like when you see a tree, it's usually a self-seeded tree that's just grown from nowhere. It's like so. So they really do just grow all the time. Trees, they self-seed and grow bigger and bigger. And then they break all the time, so they grow and then they break and then they grow again.